এটা তার নিজের খালি নিজে বানাই না, তাই eat shit man, fucking asshole. Full grown man cooks his own food man, fuck you.
You're wrong.
You're
fucking poor.
You're fucking poor man.
एक गुडून रामजी ते गए थे
Eating fucking gummy bears because I'm the top G. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Right, people. My first ever shower on a plane. This is my huge, spacious bathroom. I'm gonna have to try and do this video without getting my massive cock all over the camera. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Tate's rich, tall, strong, smart. Surely you can't have a big dick too. Yep. Sorry to break it to you. If you were to see my dick, it would hurt you more than seeing my bank balance. You guys would be devastated. So I'm gonna try my best to not get my massive wang on camera for my airplane shower.
আমি accept করে নিয়েছি, আমি বেটা মেল,
I'm gonna get naked. I'm not gonna get my fucking clothes on.
बेटा मेल एक्सेप्ट कर ली सकते
Trying to
আমি accept
avoid
করে নিয়েছি.
mirrors.
राइन के लोग या एक्सेप्ट कर ली से
I'm not dressed. So this is the
ता इतना समस्या ना एक्सेप्ट कर ले और फॉलो करा जाए
first class.
Oh, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে.
His little shower. I don't even want a shower. But I'm like, you take a shower, sir. I'm going to be a pussy and say, look, I'll see. I can sit down and have a shower.
दे फलता
Right, I'm
नेक्स्ट
scared
तक
the
मार
floor is going to come out cold because all showers start.
We're talking about Alex Jones, right? Who I have a bit of history with. He tried to get me deported from the United States.
Did he?
Yeah. What is your view of Alex Jones?
I think that Alex Jones is a sovereign individual who, very much like the rabid left, deserves a chance to speak on his points of view. I think that the truth on issues is usually somewhere in the middle between two extremes. And I
Do you think Sandy Hook was staged?
I don't know anything about Sandy.
ए
Really? No,
ताफी
you've just
तू
been
देख रहे
singing
हैं
about the millions and millions.
I have no idea.
You don't know anything about it.
No.
So why would you
Can
support
I-
someone in public when you know nothing about the most infamous?
When have I supported him in
Eh?
public?
You have supported him. in public.
I've been on his podcast.
Yeah, but you said nice.
देखा जाए ना नहीं ए
Nice
देख
things about
Be
lots of people.
inspired.
What do you?
Fuck you moron.
ओए ओए किला देखते
Join activity मारो. Join activity.
ताफी से इनवाइट मारी दी
একটা খেলে আপনি লোক বেটা মেল cooks his own food.
किताबे तो नाम ताफी जो नाम किताब आया ना तू किया
Elijah.
किताबे ताव मिले ना
Elijah.
आए ना
Se acabou. Pip, pip, pip. Pip, pip, pip. Se acabou. Pip, pip, pip. Pip, pip, pip.
ए तू दुखी जा रहे हो तू फाल
Elizabeth নাম
ए स्टार्ट हो ना बे स्टार्ट हो ना हमारे पावर दिया ला
Ila power dito আমি.
उतना नहीं होना मार कोनो को जो इज होस्टिंग को मारिया sobre मार
There's my chica girl.
ओ तो
YouTube এর নতুন ফিচার ভাই একলগে ভিডিও দেখা যায় YouTube এ।
ডিসকর্ড বে Hey, শেষ হয়ে গেল
Discord এর নতুন ফিচার সরি।
Talking about Alex, we're talking about Alex Jones, right?
আসে
You
না
know what it was.
It was a mass shooting.
Okay.
Okay, but to sit and
আসে আসে
And
it's actually no. Let's stop for a second. Please don't interrupt me. Here's why you're. I know why you're good at your job. First, you interrupt people a lot, which is good. It's a good skill,
Actually,
and you're very, and you're
no.
and then there you go. Prove me right.
But here's
And the
exactly
timing's
what,
good.
Here's exactly what I did. I only interrupt people like you when you either refuse to answer the question or answer a completely different one.
Sure.
And I want to remind you of what the question was.
Fair, that's
Or
fair.
when you misquote me back, which you've done repeatedly through the interview, where you say, you see, Piers, you agree with me. And the viewer who's been watching will go, no, he didn't.
Cool, no problem. The other thing you do is you try and set these traps like now. So you're saying
What's the trap you think I'm setting?
you're saying that I agree with every single point of view a man has.
I literally didn't say that.
You're saying, well, you support Alex Jones.
Why
and
would you misquote me?
Because you're saying you support Alex Jones, and you said you've been on his podcast, and he said this. I don't know
What do you think of Alex Jones?
I don't know everything he said.
What do you think of him?
I think on his podcast he was cordial. I think he was professional on his podcast. I've also done podcasts with rabid leftists and people who openly hate me.
Is it wrong
I do a podcast circuit So, and I don't know everything he's ever said.
When somebody like
and I don't know what. So I don't know what you're trying to say, get me here because I did a podcast.
If you let me get a word in edgeways, I'll tell you.
It's a lame trick.
If you let me get a word in,
sure.
I will tell you.
Let's go.
Alex Jones said that Sandy Hook didn't happen. It was staged by actors.
Okay.
This compounded the appalling grief of the families of those poor 20 children who were gunned to pieces by a lunatic with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. They were already grief-stricken beyond belief, and this guy poured petrol onto that grief quite deliberately to make a huge amount of money from his InfoWars fake news bullshit. And as a result, a lot of the families have now sued him, and they've won. And he's going to have to pay back tens, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars in damages to these families. And quite right, it won't do anything about the pain he caused them. Some of them actually had people turn up outside their houses with guns because Alex Jones had told them that these parents were making it all up. They were all staged actors. It was all run by the government. So I simply say to you, now I've told you that, what is your view of Alex Jones?
I don't see why any of that has to do with me. It's very interesting. I've done the guy's podcast. I know him well. He was professional and courteous to me. When I meet somebody and they show me respect, I show them back. Respect. That's what I do, as I did with you.
You respect him?
If somebody shows me respect, I show them respect back.
So if Adolf Hitler shows you respect, you'd respect him back?
That's a stupid question, Piers.
It's not. It's a logical extension of your argument.
No, if in 1931 I was walking through Germany and a man come up to me and said, sorry for bumping into you, I'd say, sorry, no problem, mate. I'd show respect back. I don't know, what are you trying to say? That I sanction the Holocaust?
You literally just said if somebody respects you, you respect them back.
I say if somebody shows me respect, I show respect back. That's a good way to go through life.
Whoever it is.
If somebody shows me respect and is courteous to me, I'm courteous back. Yes.
How can you respect somebody who caused such misery and pain to Sandy?
I have no idea the specifics of the thing you're discussing. I don't understand any of it.
Well,
I don't know anything about it. You've told me your version of events.
When did you go on the podcast?
I was on the podcast about four times in the last 4 years. I did one relatively recently.
So four times you went on Alex Jones' podcast.
Correct.
Promoting him, helping him make money.
I don't think it was promoting and helping him because...
Well, it's his podcast.
Well, yeah, but I've been on the podcasts of people who absolutely hate me. I've been on liberal left-wing podcasts. I've been on feminist podcasts. And no, you just sat here saying I would like you to agree, and perhaps we can agree on this point, that I'm not a feminist. I go on feminist podcasts. I do a podcast circuit.
You're not a feminist?
I don't know.
What do you think a feminist is?
Well, let's not change subject here, Piers. Stay on the subject.
You mentioned feminism.
Completely. But you're trying to get away from the point because what you did is you're trying to say because I did a podcast, I sanction all of this person's views. And I'm saying I do 5 podcasts a week. I do 5 podcasts a week, and I don't sanction 100% the views of any other person on the planet because I'm an individual, and he has an individual views, as do you. So I don't know why you're trying to come at me with one of his views and pretend that's something to do with me.
It's a pretty big view.
No, but it's a lame trick, Piers, and you're better than this. So let's move on.
Would you?
It's lame, and let's move on.
Putin had a podcast, would you go on it?
Sure.
You would? Great. Okay, then we know what you're talking about.
If Vladimir Putin had a podcast, I'd go on it. If Joe Biden had a podcast, I'd go on it. If a feminist has a podcast, I'll go on it. If Piers Morgan has a podcast, I'll go on it. If Alex Jones... I don't see the point you're making. There's no point here. You're digging, but there's nothing to find.
Well, I'm not. I'm taking your position that if somebody shows you respect them.
I think that...
I'm saying there are lots of people in the world I do not respect. If Vladimir Putin showed me respect, I would not respect it.
That's your opinion. But
no, it's my view. What's your
that's
view?
Your view. Well, your
view is you would.
You're sitting here, Piers, saying that I'm on uncensored show, and in your intro you said that it's important that we don't have echo chambers and we have varying and that we have varying opinions.
Correct.
But then you're saying the people you don't like, you wouldn't go on their podcast.
No.
So you are a hypocrite.
No.
I will go on anybody's podcast.
I don't think you understand.
Any point.
I don't think you understand what censorship means, do you? Like a lot of words we've had problems with today.
You're just saying What do you
think censorship means?
No, but the point I'm trying to make here.
What do you think censorship means?
Don't hide from the fact that you're saying you will only do podcasts with people you like.
Why do you think that's censorship?
No, that's your prerogative. My prerogative is
What does it do with censorship?
I'll discuss opinions with anybody, and I've done hard left wing. Why are you not asking me about the podcasts I've done for the people who are hard liberal left wing?
By the way, I don't care whether they're left or right.
Okay.
Extremists to me are all nuts, right?
Then we agree.
Yes.
So perfect.
Good.
Next subject.
All right. Here's my next subject. It's a very serious case here.
Jesus. And before you move on, sorry, Piers, but before you move on. I do find it kind of disingenuous, and I know we're on a show, and I don't have a personal problem with you, but it is kind of disingenuous to try and sit here and lump me into some school shooting. That's nothing.
This video is age restricted and can only be watched on YouTube.
Yes, you can plug in.
Okay, cool. Can I get number 6?
What?
Open breed?
Nah, bro, I don't want.
Hey, take it. The shit. Chia. Chia. Love. Yes, please. في شكل لا
That's me. Now why? And now I realize I used to spread messages I don't believe in. I'm distancing myself from politics and communication.
Prospecto de los Astros de Houston. Bárbaro 9.
Remarkable.
Any Pokemon. You've heard of Pokemon, right?
Yes, I've heard of Pokemon. Okay. Luigi?
Luigi.
Luigi the Pokemon.
Oh shit, kita.
Alright, bro, good night. Good night. Walter White.
Alright. Oh shoot, I forgot to get my water.
Oh shit.
Go south. Go south. Go south. Go south. Come on. Come bring your brother. Let's go.
It's a funny night, B.
Okay.
Oh my.
It's a funny night.
Can I have a large Dr. Pepper?
No. It's a funny night, B.
Coca-Cola Light, Coca-Cola normal, hey Coca-Cola, zero.
Next time. Tuyo to dite parbe na ni.
না আমার পাওয়ার নাই
ওইলো allow anyone দিতে ওগু কইলাম দিতে ও তো শেষ যখন তোর কাছে পাওয়ার আছে
না এটা মজা লাগে না আমার
না আমি বুঝে লাইছি Devi is content from SME who has blocked it in your on this website or application which was the SME bind Nivita
Where's Michael?
হর্ন যদি কেউ হামাই যায় হর্ন এখন কিতার লাগিয়ে দিছে মরে যায় যদি মানুষ
আরো মজা না
Oh, Jesus.
এটা সেটা আমি বুঝে লাইছি KSI you laugh you lose the hero
What's up? It's your boy Kid Solid GWT. How we all doing? Y'all try not to laugh. It's been a while since I've done the try not to laugh. Without further ado.
Assalamu alaikum
315 on y'all. 8 times. Alright, well, you can already tell that he's going to get fucked up in one way or the other. I can't tell if he's got a crazy ass haircut or if that's just the tree behind him. But and Loki looks like mine. No, this is hair.
Tree na anyway.
I was like, shit, is it the tree behind him? No, it's hair.
Na আমি good চুলবে ইগুর চুলো লাগান
Oh no. Oh damn. Wow, what was tense? I was like, hey yo, where you at? Bitch! Obviously we do not condone these actions.
Austin, you're on the air. Good morning. We're doing open phones.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Short and sweet.
পাক কুইতে কি ডরাই গেল কেন
My mom thinks I have a cat, but I lost the cat today. You, when she calls me saying meow, you act like the cat. Can you do that? Can you say meow? Yeah, hello, when I hello, mom. Yeah, I walked my cat. Meow. Meow. Yeah, he's here. Look, can you hear him? Yeah. Meow. Yeah, yeah, he's here. Can you hear him? Meow. Yeah, this one. Meow. Alright, mom. Thank you very much. Meow. Thank you. Bye. Oh, you ever a cat? You're very good at this. Meow. Rawr. This one.
What kind of cat says meow? I ain't never heard a cat actually say meow. What the fuck?
They say if you use this filter, you'll look like your dad.
I already know. Legit, he's going to disappear, right? Because his dad wasn't there.
Hell no, my dad don't look like this. My uncle does.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow.
তার ডেটটার আঙ্কেল
Flowers to my neighbour Steve with a note that reads, I
Uncle.
still miss you. Love, Laura. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I guess his wife just found them.
That's fucked.
Sorry, Steve. I was
Wow. My mom was like, hey yo, now bro, hey, yo, wait, I wanna go.
মারই তো না
Speaker prank on my feet.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Hey, baby.
This is fucked.
Can you hand me some crackers? Please. And thank you.
ও শিট লইয়া চালা লইয়া কিতা আসিল মাইনিকা কথা ছিল
You ain't never been to the ocean, have you, girl?
No, Daddy, I'm so glad you brought me here. Sun glistening this shit off of you.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
They call me Michael Phelps.
Damn.
I be out here swimming.
Why you just tell me you could swim?
Yeah, hell yeah, I can swim, girl.
You okay?
Huh?
You okay?
মরিটা ডুবি যারা
This motherfucking nigga. See, this is exactly why I don't underwear.
Why did the bodies of my body please?
Hi, my name is Shamit Testing. This is my dad. And this is my application for my software engineering scholarship. So one of the questions was who's my biggest inspiration. My dad here is my biggest inspiration. From the age of 2 years old, just after my dad escaped from prison for robbery and theft, my dad took me under his wing. He actually adopted me from another family, and I feel like despite the fact that I'm adopted, me and my father have always had a very close relationship. I think he always taught me from a young age that if I didn't have something, that there was always a way to go and get it.
Wait, look at the way that that's just staring at
I was always driven, and as you can see by my many sport tennis achievements behind me, I was always successful because of my dad. I remember going to school without sometimes the correct uniform, pen, pencils and books, and my dad always taught me that if I didn't have it, that I could always steal it from other children. We remember going into the supermarkets when there was no food at home. Instead of scanning items of food, my dad would always put it in my school bag or put it in my promise. I always just knew from my dad that.
What the hell?
If you can solve this riddle, then you might be a genius.
Also.
3 men enter a room.
Okay.
No one enters or leaves the room for 1 hour.
Okay.
After that hour is up, 2 men walk out.
Alright.
And after they leave, the room is empty. Where did the third man go?
Okay, I'll tell you.
Let me know if you get the...
I'll tell you. They ate him. They ate the man. They chopped him up.
What's the answer?
Ate him. Dick and balls. Ate soup. Scooped it up.
Answer kita.
I mean, I don't know what could the answer. What else could the answer be? Let's see what.
Eh?
It was the chat room. You're automatically kicked out when all the others leave. Oh, okay.
Yes, bro. I'm logged in, ready to do some studying. Sick. What we doing first? Shall we drop in and do some maths? Yes, fam. What loadout are you going for? Pencil, rubber, ruler, and calculator. Nice. Right, shut. Hold tight. Someone's coming.
Hey, yo, this is just China. This is just what they do in China. Because, especially nowadays, they can only game, for an hour a day or some shit like that. Oh, pain.
Hold tight. Someone's coming.
What the
All clear, bro. Meant to be doing gaming revision on the PS. Forget that, man. Can't think of anything worse. You know what I mean? Right, let's study.
I was born male, but I don't identify as a he anymore. I identify as a piece of shit. Please respect my choice. It's not an easy one. But it's who I am.
Narva.
Narva.
Narva. Teka dila.
Give the